from the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. He's got it 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
No balls and a strike to count. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Cabrera, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. If you don't hang around this long, if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Hamilton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Now here's the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hamilton is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. In his career, Gonzalez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Gonzalez stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
high in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. And that's the third out. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Peraza, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Joey.
It is Joey Votto now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 2 for 6. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. The windup and the 0-1. Swing by Frazier, and this one sent soaring to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1 as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall waits on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Here it comes on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets go down quickly. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Adam Duvall, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. METS is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Reds are down in order. So here's the Mets pitcher, Steven METS, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. The 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schebler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tucker Barnhart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Frazier right there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Line softly toward the hole, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Settling in now, Jose Peraza. 0-for-1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Reds leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. First pitch of the at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bruce around the bag, heading for second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Adrian now. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. So far 0-for-1 with a flyout. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Bruce leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Plawecki over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Plawecki has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Duvall, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fly ball out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets.
Ready for another chance? Steven Matz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. And that brings up Scott Scheffler. First time up, he went down looking.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. He's taken strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tucker Barnhart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, catcher, Luis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Castillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped up, Gonzalez shading to his right, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Here's Jay Bruce now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1 strike offering now to Hamilton. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose.
And here's Jose Peraza. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 47,
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit back up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Again down to second. Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Long throw to third, and they're not going to get him at third as the throw by Bruce comes in too late.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, They're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eugenio Suarez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Back-to-back. Here's Adrian now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Mets, first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Riding in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Michael Lorenzen comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Brandon Nimmo will be charged with the job of getting that guy home. He'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Shebler moves over. And that retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 39, Jerry Blevins.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Shebler. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 1-0 the count. Ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. 2 balls and a strike now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Phil Gosselin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 46.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Gennett, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses. 1-2. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Grounder down the line at third. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Kyle Crockett's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ripped down the first base line. And this will get past Votto down the line, a fair ball. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Digging in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now they've got him in a rundown. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. is there, and he's out trying to take second. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Looped out towards short. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist beat a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit hard to short, right to him. There's one on to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Metro. And here's Jose Peraza. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. No balls and a strike to count. Dribbled up the line. Frazier gonna have to hurry. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready once again, Joey Votto. He's 2-for-3 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Mets 3 and the Reds 1. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you on the show. Dick Bruce. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him. Now on, if we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 0-2 once more. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here's Adrian now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First offering on its way. Now a swing from Adrian, and this is on the ground out to second. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Ready now for Cincinnati, Adam Duvall. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Lifetime against Familia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Familia, 28 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 3.
In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Matz with his 4th win this season. Jerry Scammiglia hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.